Hello everybody, my name's Jax and welcome to the channel. So, making a game, making your own video game is very time consuming. So I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, I started learning Unreal Engine 5 for like the first time ever. Never had any experience with coding or anything at all. I've got a lot of experience with like editing software, like music software and video and graphic design and stuff like that. I've got a lot of experience there, but with actual programming and stuff like that, I've not got much experience. Well, no experience at all. I've got some experience in designing websites and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lay out my CV. But regardless, yeah, I have no experience with actual game coding. So I started learning Unreal about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think it was now, and I'm almost finished my first game. Like I really have almost finished it. But like the thing is, when you're making your own game, it's all you can do. You have no free time. Like it takes up so much time to make a game. Like I'm not even joking. I'm putting like 14, 15 hours in a day sometimes. Like on the bounce, like not just 15 hours on a Sunday and then a couple hours through the week. It's like 15 hours on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I might do like 4 or 5 hours, but yeah, it's very time consuming, but it's very satisfying as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna play my game, show you where I'm at, and it's like pretty much a full finished game now. I've just got to do a couple more things, but like them things aren't going to take long. Hopefully I don't run into some big problem that I didn't account for. But yeah, so this is the game. It's called the Gangster D. So now I've got a little mini map on there. I've got to just make some changes cosmetically. So I made little spring bounce things, so you should bounce a bit higher off that basketball ring. I don't know why it didn't. But yeah, the aim of it is just to get as high a score as possible. It's not, you don't complete the game or anything like that. You just got to try and beat your own score. So you can run down to this information guy. He'll say it's very dangerous around here. You can go back over to the information. At the moment, he's just saying random stuff. Not random. I wanted to try and get it so it's random, but I can't work it out. He's just saying like, he's just saying the things that I've put into it, but I will put different. See, he says hello. Come back up to him. He says, how are you? Dangerous around here. So I've just got to make the list of them things, what he said, what I wanted to say. Yeah, so I put a little mini map. The reason why I put a mini map on, so you can see any enemies that you know, are sort of behind out your view. But it's same way as why you'd have a mini map on any game really. But I just wanted to put a mini map in it as well because I like mini maps. When your energy gets low, look, you hear the little heartbeat and it says low on the screen. So that means you got to start looking for these energy slices that are around and about. Ah, died. 69. It's quite a difficult game. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna play again. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to show. Yeah, well, I don't really need to play it again, but that's pretty much the game. So I added that little football pitch in it. I'm probably gonna add a few more things like that. So there's like there's a few more ground markings. I might paint the actual floor with a landscape, so it's got different markings on the floor and that. So like where it's like around this bit here with the little railings and stuff, I might put like mud there and it comes down into grass or something. I have made like a little greenhouse as well that's like glass, made of glass, but I don't know if I'm going to put it in or not. I was going to put it in here, in this bit here, and then make like a little garden there. So that's kind of like the garden where the people from them flats live. But yeah, then I just did a little parking thing by the police. Yeah, I sorted out the information that I wanted to do. I also as well if you fall off the map, you will die as well. Yeah, and it still tracks your score as well and that. So you can't go off the map anywhere, but you can run on them walls as well. So you don't just have to, you don't just hit them walls. Look, you can get on the walls. It's if you fall off the wall that you're gonna die. Bounced off the basketball ring there. Added them little park benches. I think the highest score I got is like 340, so I might make it slightly easier. Just slightly though, not too much easier. Because I do want it to be challenging, but I don't want it to be too challenging. See, so you can sort of spring off there. I'm thinking of putting some kind of constant sound in it as well. So if you're not doing anything like this, the game's just silent, and I'm not sure if I like that. So I might put some kind of like ambient type sounds in it. So like I might have like a little factory sound coming from the pizza shop, sort of like a restaurant-y type sound. Might have a sort of pub type sound coming from there. Yeah, just have some kind of ambient type sound, traffic, low traffic sound, stuff like that. I'm not sure about that yet, but yeah, I don't like the fact that it's just got no sound at all unless you kick in. I mean, once you start playing, it doesn't really matter. See, so you can just keep going to that information. Yeah, working out how, and this is a thing that was an issue as well, right? So when the energy gets to 25%, it will do that heartbeat sound. See, right? But then what the problem was that when I picked it back up again, it would only do it once. So yeah, so if you pick the energy back up, it wouldn't do the heartbeat sound when it got back down to 25%. But I worked out how to do that. My coding is a bit all over the place. It's a bit messy. But let's see if I can find the coding for when the energy is. Yeah, okay, so right, I don't know if anyone who's watching this understands coding or anything or what they're looking at, but so there's a channel called Unreal Art, and he tells you what all these things are for. So he will have one like YouTube video that's just what is doing. So it's really helpful channel. That's Unreal Art, and basically I used that to make, when the health gets to 27%, it does the heartbeat sound, and it adds the low flashing widget where the energy is low. And if it's not if it's false that it's not at 27%, so it could be lower, no, not lower, if it goes back higher than 27%, which would be false that it's not that, right? If that's making any sense, it will reset this thing and it will do it again. So each time it goes down to 25% and goes less, once it goes higher than that again, it resets and does that same process again. So I hope that probably didn't make any sense. I'm hardly understanding it myself, to be honest. But yeah, that's about it. The game is nearly finished. I just got to sort out the main menu. I really want to do a world leaderboard for when I actually, because I'm going to release the game as well. It might be a free download. It might be a donation based. I might even just charge like $1 or $2, like £1 or £2 or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I am going to release it. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Just bit of a progress. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And if there was anything you got that was helpful out of it, I'm glad. Um, but yeah, coding and making your own games is very time consuming. I'll just tell you that. All right, then. Have a nice day and enjoy the rest of the day and enjoy this sun that we're having at the moment. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.